Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the complete guide of the CAYO Perico heist. In this video I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know as a solo player and how to complete this heist the quickest possible. So right out here, this will be the first time that you are doing this. You'll be exiting the south gate, and here you'll be looking to get to Rubio's compound, and this should be the quickest way to get there. As you can see, there will be guards with like a little vision cone that you can see on the bottom left. So pretty much just wait for the two, for the car to get by and for the other cones to get further away. Because the one on top is always looking west and east. And then here, you have to worry about the guard and the tower. So when he's not looking, just take this bike or ATV and then get to the first. Usually I aim for the first tree, the first white tree here, and to the left a little bit. Yep. And as you can see, sometimes this guard will be looking directly into where we're going, so just wait here, and once he turns around or turns away, then we can go right through. Okay, so there you go, and just shoot towards the little U that I usually go, right here, right in between the trees, and I go right in between the houses here to the right of the cinder blocks. And then this way it's just easy way up to the what's that called, electrical tower. So if you have done this heist before, this is what you need to go, which is right up to the signal box from the electrical tower. But since we're going to Rubio's compound, it's pretty much the same way. I like to go up in the mountains just because there's not a lot of guards. And here you just pretty much go downhill. But I didn't want to go too fast, and these trees could be problematic most of the time, because there's little tree branches that you think you could get past, and then and you can't. Here, so there's a person looking directly at us, and I was thinking about going around, but I'm just gonna wait, just because I'm lazy. I don't want to go all the way around and might hit like little trees and my car go flying. But anyway, there you go. He looks away, so we're just gonna go right through. Like I mentioned, there are little trees that sticks out you might not see. That's one example of it. Even though that tree's not even little, the tree branches are little. But so the yellow dot is the El Rubio's compound. Here you just have to slide forward a little bit. As soon as they recognize it, they're gonna turn you around to the communication tower. So just like that. So now you pretty much go back to the communication tower to hack this signal box. So now you pretty much just go back to where we were, and again we're just gonna wait for the guard to look the other way. So if you are not doing this for the first time, but instead as a repeat, then all you need to do is just go to the communication tower and you'll pretty much be set.
Okay, next step. If I am reading satellite images correctly, there is communications tower near your current position. If I am right, it should be visible. It will be the highest point on the island. If there is anywhere we can hack.
So right here, we're going straight up to the communication tower. And usually if there's not a guard, if you repeat this and there's not a guard standing outside, then the signal box is usually at the bottom. But once you find a signal box, it's pretty simple here. There's 9 methods, so normally I don't even try to do the math. I just go straight across at first, so yellow to the first, and then so like I said, there's only 9 options. So if it messes up, I just switch the blue and the red. And then if that doesn't work, I put the yellow in the second, and then blue up top, red at the bottom, so on and so forth. There's only 9 combinations that you could do. But once you can hack the signal box, you should be able to get footage feeds. If you're doing this for the first time, I suggest you scroll through every one of them from left to right, right to left. But if you're doing this for the second time and up, all you need to do is just go to the basement part and look for the main objectives. So once you go through all the feeds, it's gonna point you to the north dock, and this is super important. What you need to do is from the communication bot, just get caught or die or whatever. That way it resets you to the original point instead of going all the way back. So from here on, you can see how much closer we are from the north point in the north dock. So once you get to the north dock, the game is gonna tell you to take a picture of the waterway, because that's one of the entrances that you could get in here via the boat. So I don't know why I hop on the dinghy, but here you go. You take a picture. Make sure when you take a picture, you send it to Pavel, and then on the bottom left it'll say North Dock. So afterwards, it's gonna ask you to search for warehouses for secondary target. So just come over to the first shack, and once you take a picture of these money / the greens or the whites, it's gonna show up on your mini map. So once that's done, it's gonna ask you to take a picture of the bolt cutters, which this one doesn't really have anything to do with us because we don't need it. Afterwards, this is the important part. Once you're done with the main objectives, get into the dinghy and come over to the compound via the boat. So once you're there, just dive under and wait till you see on your bottom left that you have discovered a drainage tunnel. This is very important because this is the way that we're going to get into the compound. So once you see access point to the tunnel, you want to take your dinghy and go to this point right here, which is the main dock. And it's going to ask you to take a picture. And this part is very important as well because it's closer to the main entrance. So make sure, as you can see on the bottom left, infiltrate the main entrance. Alright, and here it's going to ask you to take a picture of the control tower. And you just take a photo just like that. And on the bottom left, it'll say you scope the point of interest, control tower. And then you'll be able to scope out more products in here. Either cash, the green, or the whites. So you can take a picture here, it's going to show up on your map. Normally, if I'm redoing this mission or this heist, I'm actually, in order to save time, I don't even take a picture of this. But you could do it if you like to see to maximize your profit. But once you're done, you could take the plane back to Los Santos. Alright, and this is the mission board for CAYO Perico. This will make more sense as we go along. And so for the main source of vehicle, we choose the Longfin, and once you get the heist prep starts, go to your submarine and you're gonna go teleport closest to the yellow dot, which is where the heist prep mission is. Even though it costs 10,000, just do it. It's gonna save you a lot more time since we don't have the helicopter right now. So one way, if you don't have a helicopter, you could just call your dinghy and it's going to appear closest to you. And then from here, you can get your car and head to the police station. Alright, and once you're close to the police station, it's going to show you 3 trucks. On the map, it looks like 2 because 2 of the trucks are actually really close together. So always go to the spot with 2 trucks instead of 1 truck. The reason is because here you will not get any police on you, and you only have 1 guard, which you could just run them over or shoot them beforehand, but you're not going to get any cops. So once you steal it, you go straight to the Longfin. And here you could choose to shoot all the cops out, or you could just back up and let all the cops shoot you, honestly, and just pull it out real quick. There you go. We got the Longfin, and now the mission is to lose the cops. And one way to lose the cops really fast here is not to run away. It's actually just go out and then die. If you die and respawn, all the cops are going to be gone as long as you're far away from the LSPD. So here I just run up to him so I could die faster. I'm gonna sprint at him. If you respawn, the cops should be gone and you'll be able to take your truck to the destination and your mission's done. Alright, so next one is equipment, save code. Go to the casino. If you've done this before, it will be either save code or a plasma cutter, which will make sense once you do the heist. And here is pretty simple. Go to destination, search the back of his car for the car key, for the casino key, and then you go back up to the elevator. And then once you're in the elevator, you just go to the penthouse and shoot the guy with the hat and the suit, and then grab the code from him, and that mission will be done. And then second one will be finger cloner. So here, simple as well. Just go to the warehouse and then hack the laptop here. And then to hack the laptop, you just press A near the red letters, and it's just spelled out like Panther. And then once you hack the computer, it's gonna ask you to go to archive. Archive, just shoot down all the surveillance camera and go right in. And once you're in, you just grab the cloner and get back to the submarine.
The tool you are looking for will be the size of a credit card. Look for something with antennae.
So it's usually in the last spot here, and if it's not, it'll be in the second slot. I never had it in the first slot or first table space. So yeah, if it's not in the third, it's always in the second. And then you just go back to your submarine after that. Okay, and the next equipment you need is the cutting torch, which you need to use to silently break into the compound or the fence. And to every construction, there's a construction hat you could put on where you could just run around without having to shoot all the people. And once you grab the cutting torch, your mission is done. Just bring back to the submarine. And then the next part should be weapon outloads, and I choose the aggressor here. And if you ever get Mayweather H quarter, just go start online, find a new session, and then redo the mission, because Mayweather takes the longest time to do out of all the other weapon mission. So as you can see, I restarted and then go to aggressor again, and now I'm going to 707, which is fine. Just get there. There's two entrances, either from the bottom or from the rooftop, which requires a helicopter or any aircraft. That way you could bypass shooting all these people in the bottom. And then once you go in, kill all the people, and then you open the gun locker, and it's gonna ask you to hack the laptop here. And then for hacking the laptop on here, you just have to match the numbers. And then you'll be able to open the gun locker and then grab the guns that you want. And don't worry about the suppressor, because you don't have to buy it, since you'll be able to get it for free for the heist. And now once you go back, we're ready to make some money. Alright, here you pick Longfin, main dock, drainage tunnel. Escape point doesn't really matter. Time of day, daytime. And then weapon, just add the suppressor, which you get for free. And then after that, we'll be able to do the actual heist. So we'll be entering by the Longfin, which is the vehicle that we chose. And the first stop will actually be the airstrip. So there's actually 2 points in here where you could grab the loot to fill up your bag. I usually just fill everything up here because it saves time. Overall, it's time versus money. And you want to shoot this guy furthest to the left so the cars doesn't see the dead body. Even if you don't get a headshot, if you shoot his body, he falls down. Just make sure you kill him before he gets back up. And then here you could use the tools to break the chain silently. And there's 3 tiers of loot. Money is the lowest, the green stuff is the second, and then the white stuff is the highest value. But like I said, no matter what shows up, I'm just gonna grab it because it saves me time from searching. It's not that much of a difference, but if you want to maximize profit, you always want to check out what's available first. So here you could use this trick, use a forklift to grab the box. That way you could climb up to the top of the second storage. So once you get the forklift here, just drive all the way to the end, jump up to the forklift, and then to the boxes, and then over the top. And then you'll be able to break this chain and then collect the second loot. So if you only, so there's 4 tables in this warehouse, right? So if all 4 is filled with products, then the second location would not have any products. If you see 3 tables filled up, then there will be something on the second location, which I'm gonna show you after this. But grab everything that I could from the first location, jump out, and then here you just go straight across. Like I said, if there's 3 tables filled up, you usually fill up the bag with 3 tables regardless, and I would not check the second location. But for the video purposes, I'll check the second location so you guys know how to get in, because I just want to save time mostly. So you want to go over here, wait till that guard turns around for safety reason, and then you can shoot this guy. That way he doesn't come back, and then shoot the camera. You could get through here without shooting anybody, but it's just more time consuming because you have to wait till they're not looking and then go through. And then here is the second location. There's also 2 tables worth of stuff. Unfortunately for this heist, I got all cash, which is the lowest possible outcome. But here you go, just fill. So pretty much you want to fill up your bag as well, because if you do under 15 minutes and fill up your bag, then you'll get a bonus, elite challenge bonus. So here you go, bag is filled up, and you will just go out the same way that you came in. If you decide not to shoot the person or the camera, then you'll just have to wait till they're not looking this way and then climb out. So here we get back on the boat. I'm actually gonna fast forward to the drainage tunnel just because we don't have to waste any more time watching, me driving a boat. But you want to go through the drainage tunnel here, pretty much dive out, go right under. You press left on the D-pad to put the air breather in, and then you press right and break through the drainage tunnel. That way you get in there silently. So here you're just gonna go through the left and the right all the way. Pretty much just clear all the greens. And once you do this, you'll be right on top of, right inside the compound, pretty much. And here we go. Alright, once you're out, you're pretty much inside the compound. And here I'm going to show you the route that I use where you could get through silently. So here you go upstairs, you make a left, make sure you hug this wall, and then you make another left here, and then make a right on this double tree and hop through the gate. Make sure you pull out your pistol or whatever gun of choice here. You do want to avoid from shooting, but even if you shoot, it's fine. Alright, pistol whip this guy and grab a key. Pistol whip the second guy. See, I shoot him and it's still fine. But pistol whipping is actually faster. Here you could actually just run up all the way and you'll be able to pistol whip this guy as well. And that's the third one. And then after that, you'll be able to get in to the office. In the office, get this secret compartment here to grab extra cash. That was like good 50k. And then grab the key cards. And here we're actually gonna go back out, go all the way around the stairs, and then make a left here, and then jump down, and then make a sharp right, and then use the key that we found to open it. And here, I actually, most of the time, I open this door as well, because this is where we're gonna exit from. Reason I do that is because sometimes the alarm goes off for me for some reason. So for the fingerprint clone, there's actually a trick without using the visual comparison. So you go to the first tip at the top print on each one, and then so for a second one you press right once, and then for a second column you press right twice, so on and so forth. And once it matches, you get in, and then you'll be able to access the main objectives of this heist. So once you go in, you make a right, and then you silently break this chain as well. And so you get two options. Either here is the safe code, which is 350484, or you get the second option of a plasma cutter. Oh, 64, not 84, sorry. And you get the madrazo files. The first one's also always madrazo files. So escape the compound, you hear escape, make a left here, and then you make a right. And then you go out this door, and you almost right at the entrance. Right here, you hop the little ledge here, and you'll be right at the door. And there will be two guards. So here you could actually just shoot this guard if he's out of the first guard's vision. And here you just press the right. Just make sure you're outside of the guard behind the car's vision. So once you're out, you're gonna shoot this guy on a motorcycle, and then take this motorcycle and go back to the left side. So you once you go through here, you go up these little hills, and just follow this pathway all the way out. You don't have to go to airstrip. You just go here. You see that little gap right in between? You want to aim for that, and then jump right into the water. This is the fastest way to exit the heist. Once you get into the water, you kind of want to look to your right and look for these three kind of triangle mines. And just make sure you put your breathers in, or that way you can breathe underwater. And kind of just swim out. Swim towards that left of the triangle mine. And then once you swim past this a little bit, that's how you get out the quickest way, instead of going back to the airstrip. And once you do this, you are done with the heist, and you grab your over $1 million in under. This heist should be like under 15 minutes, like maybe 11 minutes. So here you could also do. They go 11:30. You could get it under like 11 minutes easily if you do just one location instead of two locations at the beginning. And here you get the Elite Challenge Complete as wealth bonus. And if this helps, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and give my channel a follow for more tips. And peace out.